What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Anthony Joshua does an interview with IFL TV again, in which Anthony Joshua had a lot of things to say. Two things stood out the most. He said that Andy Ruiz hit him with a lucky punch. And another thing he said was, if Andy Ruiz keeps talking, he's going to put him in the grave. He's digging his own grave. Let me address the first issue. He didn't hit you with a lucky punch. And this goes back to what the greats are saying when they say Anthony Joshua doesn't understand what he did wrong to be successful and corrected in the rematch to be right. And what I mean by that is this. If you think that that left hook was a lucky punch, then you're sadly mistaken. Somebody's fooling you, or you're fooling yourself. It's no way you could believe that a combination puncher like Andy Ruiz with a decorated amateur background hit you with a lucky punch. He's throwing punches that are calculated. He knew exactly what he's throwing. You didn't know what was coming. Thus the reason why you asked your corner, what did he hit me with? What just happened? What is he going to do next? Thus the reason why Anthony Joshua was confused. Andy Ruiz wasn't confused. He hit you with calculated punches. You were confused. And you're still confused. That's the reason why you continue to point out and say, now he hit you with a lucky punch. Wasn't a lucky punch, Anthony Joshua. And if you can't identify that he threw that calculated, he purposely threw that. He timed it. It was timing, accuracy. It was ring IQ. He knew where your head was going to be. That's why he threw that punch. He anticipated where you were going to be, and it landed correctly. And if you're not able to identify that, then guess what? In the rematch, he's going to do it again. Because you don't know. You know 1 + 1 = 2, meaning that you knew you got hurt with the left hook, but you don't know why 1 + 1 = 2. You ever went to school, right? And in class, you cheated off of somebody's homework or classwork or whatever, right? And the teacher caught you, right? And the teacher understands that you got this answer from somebody else, right? So the teacher puts you on the spot. And the teacher says to you, okay, you got the right answer, right? And you say, yeah, because you feel like you're scot-free. Then the teacher asks you, well, how did you come up with this answer? And put you on the spot in front of everybody. See, so now you don't know how you came up with the answer because you got the answer from somebody else. And so now when the teacher asks you, how did you come up with this answer? You don't have no answer for it. Because you know that you got the right answer, but you don't know how you came up with the right answer. And this is the problem. Anthony Joshua sees that and knows that he got hit and hurt with the left hook, but he don't know why Andy Ruiz Jr. threw the left hook. So in turn, because he don't have an answer for it, he didn't have an answer for it in the fight. Thus is the reason why he asks his corner, what is he going to do next? To map out the plan. What punch did he hit me with? You didn't know what punch he hit you with. And you didn't know why he hit you with that punch. You don't know why he threw it. So you know you got hit and hurt with it, but you don't know why he came up with that punch. So you don't know what you did wrong for him to throw that punch repeatedly and land it. Just like the straight left. And so now you're saying that you didn't know him before that fight. He just was a fill-in. But now you're motivated. So the rematch is going to be different because now you're motivated. And the more he continues to talk, the more the deeper the grave he's digging. See, this is how you know they listen to me, because I've been saying this. I've been saying that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn's mouth is a human shovel, and the more they open it, the deeper the hole gets. Right? I've been saying that for quite some time, right? And so now, Anthony Joshua says, the more Andy Ruiz opens his mouth, the deeper the hole gets. He's digging his own grave, right? So in turns, he's repeating what I said. This is how you know they listen to us, right? And it's all good. But here's the thing about this. Andy Ruiz is speaking from a place of confidence because he's been there now. You forget, like, just like Anthony Joshua continues to say he wasn't motivated. Well, guess what? Andy Ruiz might have been more motivated than you because you were already at the top. You already were the belt holder. You already was the champion, right? So he might have been a little bit more hungry in that aspect. But guess what? He didn't have enough time to prepare for you either. And you were supposed to be the more superior boxer. So he did this on short notice. What do you think he's going to do when he gets a long training camp? Now, I'm not saying it's a foregone conclusion that Andy Ruiz Jr. is going to win the rematch. But he has a strong case. And he's building a strong case to why he's going to win the rematch. Because now he's going to have more time to prepare. He's going to be far more prepared. He's going to have a longer training camp. He's going to be in better shape. He already felt your power. He already know what it is to be in the ring with you. He already know your shortcomings. You already dropped him. You hit him with your best punches. Boom, bow, and dropped him. And he knows he can take your punches now. Yeah, he know he got caught. He got dropped. But he knows how he got to correct it. See, because Andy Ruiz has a high ring IQ. So Andy Ruiz understands what he did wrong to get dropped. That's why he said when he got dropped with that punch, he was surprised and he was like, never going to happen again. And guess what? Anthony Joshua didn't land that punch again. He never visibly hurt Andy Ruiz in that fight again. So this is more the reason why you get guys like Lennox Lewis, George Foreman, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, and the list goes on and on and on. Riddick Bowe, that say that Anthony Joshua, if you don't know where you came up short, you are going to come up short again. And just from the words that he's speaking, from the way he's talking, he don't know where he came up short. He don't know where he came up short. He's delusional. He believes that Andy Ruiz hit him with a lucky punch. He still don't understand that Andy Ruiz has a high ring IQ, a decorated amateur background, and he's calculated. That's like somebody saying, oh, Vasil Lomachenko hit me with a lucky punch. No, that's a calculated punch. Lomachenko knew exactly where he was going before he did it. He anticipated where you was going to be, where your head was going to be, and he threw that punch, and he was successful. Now, you didn't recover from that original left hook, so you should say he hit me with a good punch, and I never recovered. That's different. But to say he just threw a punch and got lucky and it landed, and you never recovered is a whole different story. That's a whole different beast. That's discrediting Andy Ruiz. That's covering up your potholes instead of replacing the ground. You're just patching it up. Is what you're trying to do. So in return, you're trying to say that you got hit with a punch. The reason the outcome was you got hit with a punch you didn't know was coming. It was a lucky punch. Or was it the reason that you said that, you know, you was thinking about your mindset was not in the ring with Andy Ruiz Jr., but instead it was in the ring with Deontay Wilder. You also said that you had to put on the show because Deontay Wilder put on a hell of a show just a week prior, so you felt a lot of pressure that you had to, in return, put on a hell of a show because he did so too in New York. So you felt the pressure put on in New York. Then you said that you heard the crowd screaming in the second round or booing, and you said that you felt pressure to put on the show and Andy Ruiz wasn't ready to go. Funny thing about that is, let me just debunk that. You dropped Andy Ruiz. You didn't go back to your corner to hear the crowd booing. You dropped Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz then in return got up and dropped you. So case in point, when did you have a chance to go to your corner, observe what the crowd was booing, and then put pressure on you to go for the knockout. That never happened because you knocked Andy Ruiz down and then he got up and knocked you down. And that's when everything started. That's when the festivities started. That's when the party started. That's when the party started. So you see how we debunk these notions that he comes up with? These excuses? He said that he went for the knockout against Ruiz because he heard the crowd booing. But you went for the knockout. You dropped him. You heard him. He got up. You didn't go back to the corner. The round didn't end. You got up. He got up and in return went for you. So if anything, the crowd was cheering when you dropped him. Why would they be booing when you dropped him? They wasn't booing when you dropped him. They was cheering. So you said the crowd was booing and you went for the knockout and he wasn't yet ready. But in fact, the crowd was cheering. You went for the knockout and he got you. So which one is it? You see this? Then he said his mind wasn't there. He wasn't motivated. He was thinking about Deontay Wilder. But now you're saying he caught you with a lucky punch. Joshua. If you don't right your wrongs, if you don't identify your shortcomings, you are going to come up short again against Andy Ruiz Jr. because you're not taking him as serious as you should, meaning that you're not giving him enough credit. You should be over crediting him, right? Because you're not giving him enough credit for his amateur background and his high ring IQ, and that's going to be your shortcomings again. That's going to be your shortcomings again. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all, man. Peace.